Hi guys, this is Sarshish Chaturvedi from IIT Kharagpur. So today I'm going to be presenting to you my fourth assignment for the DIY project. So for the first project, we will be working in the Proteus software. So you can see the schematic diagram of the ATmega 328P and motor shield of the Arduino. And let's have a look at the source code. So in the source code, we can see that we have declared the PWM equal to 100, and we can see the program for the void setup, and we can also see the code for in the which will function as a loop. So now let's go back to the schematic capture, and first we will build the project, that is we will compile it. So we can see that the firmware is already compiled. So we'll now go to the schematic capture and run the simulation. So we can see that the DC motor is gaining RPM. So in this code, what we are basically trying to do is we are trying to control the RPM of the DC motor through a open loop control system. So this DC motor is gaining RPM steadily at this moment, but when it will be reaching the desired RPM, then this value will become stabilized. So this will take a few seconds. Till then, we can take a look at the connections. So this DC motor is working in the A channel. So in this A channel, the IN1 is connected to the IO12, and this IN2 is connected to the IO8 through no, it is connected to the IO12 through the XNOR gate, and the ENA is connected to the IO4, and which in turn is connected to IO6, which we can see just here. So now if we come back to the DC motor, we can see that the DC motor is still gaining RPM, but it is rising less steadily. So we will have to wait a few more seconds to see it reaches what value. So it is at presently at 8.7, and we can see that it is rising very slowly right now, like it is gaining. So it should stabilize somewhere at around 9.15. It is at 8.96 right now. So it will take a few more seconds. So we can see right now that this DC motor has almost stabilized, and the RPM value is rising very slowly, and it has reached the value of 9.15. So we will stop the simulation right here and move on to the next project. So for the next project, we will have to go to the Node-RED software. So we can see a few things that have been already made here. So this here is the water level. So we will just have a look at its properties. So this is the water level controller slider. So it has been, you can see the label here, water level controller, and it has a range from 0 to 100, which increases in steps of 1. We then have a gauge here which measures water level in centimeter. We see that it also has a range of 0 to 100, and it has a color gradient of green for 0 to 35, of yellow for 35 to 70, and of red for 70 to 100. Here we have another slider which is a gas pressure controller, and it has a range from 0 to 50, which also increases in steps of 1. And we also have a chart here, a bar chart that will measure the gas pressure in bar. So let's have a look at how this will look like and how it will work. So we'll go to the new tab, and we'll just open UI. So you can see the diagram here where the dashboard is showing. So for the water level controller, when we increase the water level, you can see that the marker is going up. So at 35, it changes its color from green to yellow, and at 70 again it changes its color from yellow to red. So we can see that this is working properly. Now let's have a look at the gas pressure controller. So when we increase the gas pressure controller, we see the bar chart that comes up, and when we increase it, the bar chart also increases. So this was the second project wherein we worked in the Node-RED. So this was my assignment, fourth assignment for the DIY project. Thank you.